What's up, everybody? Welcome back to That Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with WWE 2K19 MyCareer. Last video, if you might have noticed, I wasn't as talkative as I usually am. I do apologize about that. I use the Elgato software. It really ticks me off that it won't tell me when I need to run an update. But apparently, either way, oddly enough, that wasn't the problem last time. I thought I ran the update, but apparently something on my computer was keeping the update from completely finalizing. Either way, I then recorded the video, and it didn't pick up my mic audio. Either way, problem's fixed. There we go. Just kind of running through my thoughts in the last video. Sasha Banks is hot. I sucked at creating that championship, although I kind of liked it. I kind of forgot to, customize like the back half of it, and I just got the look down. I thought for a ladder title, it kind of fit. What else? I made fun of the Mrs. I made fun of Maurice because she posed for Playboy. Not really making fun of that. You want to pose for Playboy, pose for Playboy, but haha, I saw your boobies. What else? I feel like there was some other stuff. Ladder match. I actually like the ladder match minigame in this. It's pretty fun. And I stuck with the Intercontinental title because it's the Intercontinental title. Come on. Plus, oddly enough, I like the garish white leather on the belt. But I think that's all my real thoughts about the last one. So, if you notice, I have more money, currency, whatever, because I was playing WWE Universe, and I gotta say, that's actually really good in this game. I think the WWE Universe mode was probably one of the coolest things ever brought to this franchise. Even back when it was SmackDown v Raw, before 2K took over, I still thought it was cool back then. But yeah, I really like the... I really like WWE Universe, even in this one. Still living in his van. Alright. But I also... At least you can get currency doing that. You can get currency doing a lot of stuff, not just, what was I thinking? Not just playing MyCareer, which is what I originally thought. So, you know what? It gets some of my complaining about that. I'll remove some of my complaining. Not all of it, because I still think having, all the skill, having all this, like, the, moveset moves and all that, hiding everything behind a paywall on that, that's a dick move. But I can get it for unlocking title belts and other characters and yada yada yada. I can get that stuff, but hiding movesets and everything, it still kind of pisses me off. So, I think that's about everything. So, let's keep going. Power submission. Might as well keep picking up submission defenses, because I'm pretty weak to that sort of stuff. Stupid cat. Sorry, he decided to come up and say hello. No, I don't think you're stupid. I love you. Yes, I do. Ignore the fact that I'm sitting here making baby talk to my cat. All of this was basically working up so I could pick up reversals. Don't know if that's going to give me a new reversal, but it gives me more points to it. I'll take bonus strike speed. I just spat on my mic. That was gross. Pick up strike reversal. How many more points do I have? Jeez, I got a lot of points on this one. Pick up agility. I think this is going to be arm durability. I'm going to pick up all this durability, and then I'm going to head over into offense and start boosting my power. Oh, leg durability. God damn. I have no idea what's going on with me right now. I feel like I'm getting the flu. Like I start getting that, my back starts getting stiff, my leg, like I'm feeling tired all over my body. But other than that, I feel fine. I just feel hot. And like I said, then all the, just all the general soreness and kind of tightness, all that, sucks. But, what was I thinking? God damn, this is the problem when I start talking and then I get lost halfway through my sentence. I can't tell if I'm getting sick or what the hell's going on with me right now. Did I get up to... Yeah, overall 60. Go me. Let's see here. Hey,
Intercontinental Champion. That was quite a win you had over The Miz. Yeah, I know we still haven't talked, but I wanted you to know I've continued to watch you every week. And I'm not gonna stop. No matter what happened between us, you'll always be my protege. Oh, I don't know if you heard, but I had to close the doors on BCW. Attendance took a big hit without you and Cole, and I guess some people didn't want to work with me anymore. Apparently, controversy doesn't always create cash. And I'm not telling you this for sympathy or anything like that.
Sure as hell sounds like it.
Thought you might want to know. Anyway, congrats again. Hopefully we can talk soon.
Buzz, you're Intercontinental Champion! Do you know how cool that is? I mean, Bret frickin' Hart was Intercontinental Champion. The Ultimate Warrior, Shawn Michaels. Now you! And none of them held the title I designed for you at the same time. Well, I mean, to be fair, it didn't exist then, but you get my point. What you've accomplished oh, man. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited for you. It's unbelievable. I mean, I wrestled you in bingo halls in front of 20 people for $15 and a hot dog. And now we're here. I'm sorry. I'm just cutting onions right now. And listen, I'm sure you're out celebrating, but I'm between Japanese tours right now, so hit me back up when you get a chance, okay? I miss you, man. All right. Bye.
You know what? Cole was really kind of irritating me earlier on in the game, but I think he quickly became like my favorite character.
Some big news happening on the indie scene involving the BCW and Baron Blade, and unfortunately, once again, it's not anything positive. I have it on good authority that BCW will be closing its doors, and all future scheduled events have been canceled after Baron's double cross of his protege Buzz played out in front of a worldwide audience on NXT. Not too many wrestlers, or fans for that matter, were lining up to do business with Barrett. Reports are that attendance dropped drastically, and debts were owed to various wrestlers and companies, which led to Baron trying to right the sinking ship with his own personal finances, even putting his house on the market. But apparently it was too late for BCW, which is unfortunate because at one point it was a viable option for wrestlers outside of WWE, and also another choice on the menu, if you will, for wrestling fans. Now, despite how you may feel about Baron Blade, this is no time for celebration, okay? In my opinion, the more wrestling that's out there, the better. And I'm not going to rejoice when someone loses their livelihood or their home, despite any questionable decisions they might have made in the past. While Baron Blade has hit a rough patch, it's been quite the opposite for his protege Buzz, who's had a ton of success since being traded to Monday Night Raw, most recently defeating The Miz at Hell in a Cell in a title versus title match. Now, if Buzz can avoid injury and any of the other setbacks we've seen superstars suffer, then the sky's the limit for this blue chipper. I just hope that with the loss of his mentor coinciding with his quick rise to the top, that someone is there to keep his ego in check and also look out for his best interest. But when you have instant success like he's had, I have no doubt there's a giant target on his back in that locker room.
Is that what the next chapter is going to be about? Is it going to be about ego and all that? I'm still kind of surprised that there's not like an option to try and help out BCW, you know, try and put the word out that me and Baron are cool. Like, that just ended. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it would have been kind of nice to have that moment where we could just go, yeah, Baron, we're cool. I forgive you, yada, yada, yada. All's well that ends well. We're still friends. I get why you did it. It's like, although I guess I do kind of get why you did it.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to
Excuse
let
me.
you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
You know, unlike your dad, you don't look like a giant penis. Angle offspring. You know, do you wear the stupid the One Piece wrestling onesie thing that I can't? Why can't I get this right? I mean, I get it. Kurt Angle, Olympian, yada yada yada. He wears the traditional wrestling. one piece, but God, his just always looked weird. Like you put one of those like baby bonnets, a pacifier, and a diaper on him. It just, I think we're in a whole different game if we do that. Ugh. Sorry, I just mind fucked myself into like a really bad place.
What did you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep the Intercontinental title rather than his custom title?
I mean, it was a no-brainer. Do you want a prestigious title that guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels once held? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title that has no history?
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was a move I picked up. I thought you guys would like it.
At least Buzz will always have his title as a keepsake. Nonetheless, that decision won't matter at all if Buzz slips up.
That stunner.
Walks away with the championship. The challenger's taking on some offense. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially
fist drop. I guess that was more like a knee drop or something. Is he wearing basketball shoes? That kind of makes me want to vomit.
Knee stop!
That'll ruin your leg. Brutal knee right to the face.
Like we're having a first blood match. Anybody remember when we used to like when you used to have those like really messed up matches in the WWE games? Yeah, we had the. I mean, they still existed until not too long ago. I mean, like there were some really messed up ones.
Everybody was talking about this match.
There were some really messed up ones. I say really messed up. What, you know, I guess it depends on your depends on your point of view. Does anybody remember like the old school SmackDown v Raw games that saw the Braun panty matches? Anybody remember those? Or am I still the lone pervert, my old man who does? I also remember those games. Like I still didn't fully understand the mechanics, so I couldn't play those games. Were shit.
Spent the morning at the bookstore.
Counter here.
I tried running away.
Oh, and he connects. There's no. Will this be enough? It's going to take more than that. To keep his shoulders down.
But I mean, there were some really cool ones, like the oh god, I can't. We used to have Inferno matches. What was it? We had Inferno matches. We had First Blood matches.
In recent memory.
Those were just some weird match types.
Starting to stumble a bit. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes
The shoulders are down.
Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of people I know in and around the area calling and texting, just hoping I could get them tickets.
Kind of have to.
That's how big this match is.
It's a scoop slam.
There we go.
Corkscrew elbow drop.
He's back in control.
Beautiful corkscrew elbow drop.
he's really looking to prove a point here.
Will Jason Jordan be able
Come on, set him up for the spear. Come on, baby.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body. Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but not anymore.
Buzz with a W.
That's how you do it.
Congratulations, Buzz.
That match deserves another look, folks.
What about me running away got on the replay?
Finally. You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now?
Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Wyatt?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, it only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator.
You're fucking weird, dude. Just stop it.
I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed underground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
Do you say the eater of worms or the eater of worlds? Because worlds would be cool, worms is dumb. You know, I remember when the Wyatt family first came about. I mean, that was right about the time that I stopped watching WWE. They were really cool. They kind of had that, like, hillbilly sort of swamp people vibe. I don't know. I thought that was a cool act, personally. But it's one of those that I think those characters on their own make zero sense. But I think that's kind of what always happens when people come into, you know, like WWE as like a group. Like, their characters only make sense in said group.
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw.
Oh, God.
What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess.
I hate you with a fiery passion that consumes my soul.
Kind of?
I'm also wildly attracted to her.
And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
That's probably
I
a
think your dad
bad
would be
thing.
Really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I still hate Bailey. This reminds me of oh god damn, the chick who married CM Punk. Like in real life married CM Punk. That AJ? Like literally wasn't her name AJ? Like they were almost the same character to me. You know, they were that kind of like bubbly, small, petite girl. It just like I said, same character in my opinion. And I think they both came out onto the, you know, like came down the ramp skipping. What was it? And then if I remember, AJ eventually she tried to change her changed her style to be more kind of like Punk. That was around the time that she started hanging out with CM Punk. Huh. Sorry, I'm getting lost in my memories. Sorry I talked through most of that dialogue. That dialogue, in all honesty, I don't think was important at all. But no, I mean, like I was saying earlier, I think a lot of groups who come into the WWE and then split up, kind of like when if anybody remembers when the Nexus came into being. Really, that group. Oh my God, Wade Barrett. That was the leader. Really, that group only existed to really give him kind of backup, have him kind of be that evil group who tortured Cena for like a year and a half. That slow burn storyline. I still think that actually overall was a good storyline because it actually ended with John Cena and what was it? It was John Cena and Randy Orton kind of came to a not an alliance necessarily, but it was kind of like a mutually beneficial sort of relationship. It was cool.
Drop down. Too quick for him there.
What was I talking about? Oh, right. When groups come into the WWE. Yeah, I mean, then you look at, you know, all the people in the Nexus who tried to be characters after that. You guys like Heath Slater that just are uninteresting after that. I mean, I think what Justin Gabriel actually I think had a bit of a run, but that's because he had the high flying and everything like that, and basically he carried Slater because they were a tag team for a little bit, weren't they? They were tag team champions outside of the Nexus, but yeah, Gabriel was and a kick out. Gabriel was pretty good. You know, he was pretty fun to watch. High flyer and all that, but yeah, Heath Slater, if you ask me, was completely boring as shit.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now.
Really yeah, like I said, like I keep dancing around the point, and I think I made it obvious that yeah, I think these groups outside of the group, I think a lot of their characters just don't work. And I think, like, the Wyatt and all that, I just don't think that whole, like, kind of like hill person, you know, kind of like swamp guy thing really works outside of the Wyatt family. Other than that, it's just kind of weird.
Look at this. Buzz with the easy kick out. Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh. Ooh, what impact. This might be it. Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
What a face buster.
He's going for it all.
What does Kurt Hawkins have? What an elbow! He can end it here.
You know what? Fine. I missed oh shit.
Buzz with the easy kick.
I missed the signature, but I can reverse the finisher.
When Monday Night Raw heads to your neck of the woods, do yourself a favor. Go be a part of the longest running episodic television show.
Taste of pain. This could be.
Is that enough for the win?
Buzz with the easy.
Oh!
Not giving up that easy.
I'm actually surprised I was able to kick out there.
This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree. This might be the beginning of the end for him.
And things look bleak right now.
All right, I got resiliency, so
He's got to be running on empty at this point.
I can
More than that.
get up.
Looking for the win.
I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Here he goes. Boom, what impact. Can he finish him off here? There's the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
Buzz with the W. Wow, congratulations, Buzz.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
Gotta say, that one was a lot more hard fought than I necessarily wanted it to be.
No doubt about it. He brought it.
Yeah. Skip. Was that a title match, or was that just a random, hey, we're having fun match? Which it also makes me ask the question, how come I have to defend my title so goddamn many times?
Insects buzzing all around us. But unlike you, they serve a purpose. My fireflies light up the night so maggots can seek out and dine on rotten flesh and waste. But you're simply a parasite, feeding off of everyone you encounter and giving nothing in return. Your lineage itself was built on someone whose sole purpose was to leave death in their path, to exterminate. And I find that amusing, because that is exactly what I'm going to do to you. You see, at TLC, you can leave your precious title at home. I'm not concerned with that trivial ornament. What I am concerned with is your demise, your extermination.
I'm not going to stand here and let you try to play mind games with me. But what I will do is accept your challenge for a match at TLC.
Is this whole thing leading up to WrestleMania?
What is happening?
I have no idea, but this is a sick man we're dealing with.
Luckily, we're not the ones dealing with him. He's Buzz's problem now at TLC.
Okay, that's gross. Can we make it a table, ladders, and chair match, or can we make it just a ladder match or a tables match, or just I want to hit someone with a chair match? That's right. I said I want to hit someone. Why is that? Why are we having a Hardy brother There we go.
Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like? I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't...
I'm gonna punch him square in the face.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse, but all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
I want to take him and slam his head in that door. Who thought that was a good character?
That was very helpful for Buzz.
Like, I'm not wrong. That was one of the Hardy brothers, right? Like the Super Spear Hardy brothers. I know that one wasn't. If so, that wasn't the one who got. That was Jeff Hardy that got speared by Edge from 30 feet up. If anybody hasn't seen that, go check it out. That was that was a sweet moment. But seriously, that was one of the Hardy brothers, really, and he's reduced to that. Okay, whatever. I'm very disappointed in that. You know, let me ask you guys this. You know, favorite.
Vicious strike. Here we go. Backstage brawl.
What was I saying? Favorite WWE kind of like team. You know what I mean? There's a lot of really good ones.
Oh, you see the height on that?
I mean, I personally don't have one. I mean, yes, I you know, if I've always said I have a penchant. I'm a massive Edge fan. Edge and Christian will always kind of have a special place in my heart. You know, the 5-second pose. You know, all that stuff. Always will be a nice memory for me. But you know, actually though, if I was just sitting here giving you my favorite like Edge and Christian team ups, actually they're just pure Edge and Christian team up would not be my favorite. My favorite would be the Brood. Anybody remembers when they were being vampires? That just really crappy moment. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, favorite. We're at my van in the parking lot. Like I said, like favorite teams. I mean, if I was gonna keep naming groups, I mean, I'm just curious. Like, is it like the obvious, like the greats? You know, like DX and all them. Is it, you know, like stuff like that? The NWO, if anybody remembers.
The good news for him. In the face.
That's the second time we're gonna break the van.
Watch out!
Oh, shoulder first.
He's gonna pour gasoline all over us. We're gonna get gross.
Guys, you don't think?
Oh no!
You don't think?
I can't watch.
I like this. Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
Is he really gonna do this?
This is bad. Oh no. No, this is sick. Sister Abigail. Come on.
Yeah, it's also on concrete.
Oh my God! What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules.
I can't believe this.
Okay, now the conversation with Bailey makes a lot more sense. So really, I can't tell. I'm about 80% sure that we're supposed to think in this game universe, the WWE is real. Like, it's not like, you know, like a performance art. Basically, you know, it's not ballet with violence. I think, as I heard somebody describe it once. It's not that. It's actually fighting and, like, you know, it's like the UFC.
Because Bray Wyatt torched it.
And that wasn't just any van. It was a gift from his late father. You have to imagine he'll be seeking revenge on Bray Wyatt tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're supposed to be taking it as, like, this is the UFC. Like, this is real shit. But the people who run the show would let somebody do something like you do something that's so fucking ridiculous that this stuff only works and is understandable because the WWE is. I always feel bad saying it's staged because I have people say, "Oh, it's staged." Yes, it is. It's scripted. There we go. Yeah, it's just that's why I'm having such a hard time believing this story. I think it's kind of fucking ridiculous.
I know you were cleared by the doctor, but I need to personally make sure you're both physically and mentally fit to compete tonight after what Bray Wyatt did to you last week.
There's nothing that can stop me from getting revenge on Bray for what he did. Nothing.
Hey.
Oh, I have to read this. I've had my share of battles with Bray Wyatt in the past, so I know how you're feeling right now. Did he ever set fire to something valuable of yours? No, and I'm sorry about that. If I could give you some advice, it would be to dig down and find a violent place deep within yourself, which I imagine won't be hard considering what he did. That sounds like the opposite of like good advice. Like, that sounds like the advice you give to Liam Neeson in Taken. No, it won't. Good luck, and remember, when it comes to Bray Wyatt, be prepared for anything. I will be. Somebody want to ever explain to me Finn Balor's like makeup and all that? I've never understood that character. I don't think I ever will. It's not even a character. It's just like what he wore pre-match.
I probably don't want to talk about it right now, but I'm sorry about what Bray did to your van.
I hate your side tail.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. Wait. Were you gonna hug me because that's your thing, or because you're worried about what might happen tonight?
More the second one.
I'll be fine. The only person anyone should be worried about is Bray Wyatt.
I hate her hair. Should I be this anti somebody's hair? I feel like I'm a crazy person. Oh, well, come on. I am. We all know it. It's part of what makes this channel so fun. Really? Which is also, this is what I'm saying. This is what takes me out of thinking that this is supposed to be like a legitimate sporting event in this world. The fact that he's poison gassing the fucking locker room. What, is he gonna light the title on fire?
Somebody needs to stop this.
Points to the developers for putting that in first person. That was a shot straight out of a horror game. That was good. Much props to the developers there. I loved that shot. I'm gonna wake up out in the woods. Again, I just don't understand anymore. Oh, we're in a dream world. Triple H with zombie Triple H with the let's go Sledgehammer. We're gonna backstage brawl zombie Triple H, aren't we? I mostly went that way because I wanted to fight zombie Triple H, not zombie Baron Blade, because we've done that already. I'm serious. So the end of this game is, it's just all leading to WrestleMania and us having a match with Triple H, isn't it? Here's the game. I know I can't sing for shit. Triple H, the cerebral assassin. This is so really weird. Ooh, chair. Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Can I just give up now and restart? I mean, I'm really disappointed in the developers here. I mean, like I said, they gave us a really cool shot, like, you know, us being pulled out by Wyatt like that, and then they give us this crap. A stupid fight out in the woods horror match thing. I don't even know what the fuck to call this. Chair. I'm just gonna keep hitting you with the chair, dude. Let's just ignore the fact that that would straight up murder a person. Dude, what are my... It's my outside the ring signature. Okay, jumping knee strike, bear hugs. Okay. And spine buster. And oh no, okay. I was expecting the pedigree. That not do it? We'd not win? Did I win now? Did I do it, mommy? What was the point of this? I'm saying... Am I not even playing the game right now? Am I on acid or something? Did I think I sat down on my PlayStation when I'm sitting in my living room somewhere just like pissing on the floor. What the fuck was that? Who thought that was a good plan? Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm trying to prevent the oncoming stroke. Oh, so I was actually just out in the country because, you know, that's not a weird place to kidnap somebody. Again, if this was a legitimate sport, this would be kidnapping. Because there's no, like, ring or anything like that there. There's just, there's just random weapons and a creepy house. I like to think that scream was him hitting his knee. What the fuck is the tractor? Is this the tractor? I don't know what a tractor is, in all honesty. I live in Indiana, but I don't know what a fucking tractor is. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily call that a tractor, but whatever. Like, I'm probably thinking of like a big combine, not a that. Looks like a go-kart farm. Looks like the go-kart of farm equipment. You hit him with the 2x4. You're gonna Mick Foley him. Alright, come to yellow health. Does anybody else think that this entire thing is literally one you've got a party mouth away from being Deliverance? And if anybody knows the scene that I'm talking about, just, yeah. And if anybody doesn't know the scene I'm talking about, thank the dear sweet Lord you don't. Gonna burn his tractor down or burn his house down. So, okay, this is a typical response to kidnap, assault, what I would assume would be rape and murder. Again, I'm going with the Deliverance angle. Sorry to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen Deliverance. We just go with casual arson. Yeah. But you forget TLC, we're having a jail yard fight in the next video. Also, the amount of gasoline we poured would not have set that house on fire. I'm just saying. I don't even know what the hell just happened. Thanks for watching, everybody. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links to stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, my name is AJ Gillis. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.